Thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Durant is out there with Duncan. And it's Jordan in at center. And for San Antonio, Rudy Gay is out there with Pirtle. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's White in at the shooting guard position. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason? Or, in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change. And the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
Murray outside. Pass to Pirtle. No good that time. Jordan with some nice D.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. That one on DeRozan. The Nets shooting their first free throw tonight. That's good from Irving.
We know he's one of the best offensive players in the league. What I've seen lately from Kyrie is an improvement in his focus on the defensive end.
And there's the pass to White.
Four shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. I asked him what his main focus will be to try and slow down Kyrie Irving's production. Coach told me with Kyrie, you can't give him space to create, ever. So we'll send some doubles and make sure we don't let him get comfortable. Well, that's as good an approach as any, I suppose. Guys?
Thank you, David.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
It hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Murray finds Pirtle. DeRozan against Durant. Irving with the steal. Out to KD. Jump shot is good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Murray surveying the D. White the pass to Pirtle. Looking to end the run. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Nets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Duncan in the corner. Passes to Jordan. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Gay can't get it to go.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that is why DeAndre is such a high percentage shooter. Wow.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2.
A lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Murray outside. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
A nice shot by Irving.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Murray with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Floats one, and he lays it up and in.
There's the floater game. Murray incredibly smooth in everything he does.
Irving against Murray. Again, the Nets for two.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Gay up top from 20 feet out. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Here's Irving for Murray, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
On deep, Gay, good on the three-point shot. Gay's got 5 now.
This is the confidence Rudy has in himself, looking to score as soon as he gets the rock.
And he lays in the alley-oop.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace, they made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Irving against Murray. Gay can't get it to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Junior. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Spurs trail by 18. And here is Murray. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. White inside. LeVert defending. Clock at 4. Here's Gay. Hurdle. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn League. How do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Mills passes to Lyles. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Hardaway with the steal. Duncan kicks to Harris. Stolen by Gay. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Finished off the break.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
To the middle. And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
O'Connor the pass to Gay. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the longtime NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, G.A. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well. Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Dinwiddie finds Jordan to the paint, the 8-footer, and Junior gets it to go on the assist by Jordan. 6 points for Duncan.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Gay outside. Jordan against Lyles. Nobody near Gay. Drops in the tray. Gay's got 10 points.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Lyles no good. Dinwiddie outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Rudy Gay is out there with Johnson. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Forbes in a two-guard. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pelicans, was all business. He had 35 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Duncan gets it to go in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Garrett Temple is checked in for Joe Harris. Here's Lyles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the forward out of Kentucky, Trey Lyles, great tool off the bench. His hustle is endearing to fans.
At that forward position, GA, people love his mobility. Trey Lyles is a solid rebounder who does the dirty work for your team. Shoots it well enough to space the floor and give you that guy that can honestly knock it down.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Forbes. O'Connor the pass to Lyles. Rebounded by the Nets. They led by as many as 18 points.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
The Spurs come into this one following a loss to Houston. O'Connor, Dinwiddie covering. Shots good by Lyles. Lyles got 4 points this quarter. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. 13-point lead.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Durant's checked in for Luwawu. Karis LeVert comes in for Garrett Temple. And Irving subbed in for Jamal Crawford. It's DeRozan with the drive. That one good for 2. DeRozan's got his first 2 points of the night.
Quick first step. This is why it's hard to stay in front of DeMar DeRozan.
Junior the pass to Durant. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Irving. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Spurs trail by 17. Pass to Lyles. DeRozan against LeVert. DeRozan's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
DeRozan against Durant. Goes up the baseline, and the shot is long.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Duncan. LeVert against DeRozan. LeVert the pass to Junior. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Shots good by Lyles.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Inside. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Duncan's got 14 points.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Here's DeRozan. LeVert grabs the miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Down low, here's Murray.
Good example of the new breed of point guards. Murray creates for himself as well as he creates for others.
This is his first free throw of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Medu, he's tonight and has been the driving force, guys, for Brooklyn after it bent. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. Jordan is out there with Duncan. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. Durant fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You know, he's still slender, but KD's gotten a lot stronger. You have to wrap him up early. You can't let him get the shot off.
And San Antonio shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Shot from 12. Misses off the left iron.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Here's KD. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Murray outside. To halt the run, Duncan with the block.
Great awareness on the defensive end. Junior relishes any chance he gets to rise up and block it.
The shot's good from Irving.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Duncan with the block. Now here's LeVert. He's got 5. To the inside. And Pirtle sends it back.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Wiry strong. If you're going to get physical with Murray, you better go the rest of the way to prevent the and one.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Summonich is checked in, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Derek White. And that one's good. Durant.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. Now the pass to Forbes. Here's the teardrop. And stolen by Irving. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's LeVert. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. LeVert's got 7.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Teardrop shot. Murray, good.
A tough cover because Murray thrives in the pick and roll. He can beat you with the shot or the pass.
Irving passes to Jordan. Back to Irving. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Dinwiddie is checked in for Jordan. For Brooklyn, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do. And Coach can thank Junior's vision for this one. Watches how the floor is moving and spots the open man.
Now DeRozan. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Irving passes to Duncan. And here is Durant. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
Passes it to Summonich. Here is Forbes. On the wing, DeRozan. And it's Junior with the rebound.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And that one's good, Irving.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Murray. 9 points in the game so far. Inside. Kicks to Pirtle. Shot clock at 5. And DeRozan. Here we go. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. DeRozan's got 8 points.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
And he makes that one.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
DeRozan dishes to Murray. Back to DeRozan. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 10.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Junior.
We start to talk about all the things Durant can do, but scoring's still what he does best. What a night.
Murray, the pass to Pirtle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Junior.
Yeah, easy call.
For San Antonio, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Luwawu is checked in for Durant. Harris comes in for Karis LeVert. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Irving. O'Connor, guarded by Hardaway. O'Connor the pass to Pirtle. Nice D from Duncan.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Spurs have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Bounce pass, Mills. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Duncan can't cash in from close range. Goes up on the wing, and he knocks down the jumper.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
To the middle. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now here's Mills. Dinwiddie covering. Out left to the wing. The tray. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Junior's got his 16th rebound on the night. Harris inside the line. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Brooklyn ahead, running away with this one. Live from the AT&T
Like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Yeah,
and so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just...
Kevin Harlan saying, thanks for watching. See you later.